funny because now that I said it's very simple, I understand it. I remember when I was told retarded. And this is why it's so important who you're around. And I think every young man goes through the same journey. Heartbroken, feel kind of awkward, right? The whole deal. You like a girl, she breaks your heart, the whole deal, right? Yeah. And through that, you kind of just become more. And it's so important of who you're around and who's teaching you. I think what's going on right now with young men is they're around the wrong people. They're getting coddled all the time. And that's a big part of, Andrew Tate's message. But I also think Patrick and David came out with a video on it lately. And that's kind of right now where we're at.
Struggle is part of life, though. I mean, struggle is a part of learning. Yep. I mean, a baby learns to crawl when its toys are just out of reach.
Right.
If you remove struggle, what's the quality of the learning that's taking place?
Right, and that's what we're doing, though. We're trying to remove struggle and give the power to the government and everything going on forward on, right? Oh, we'll get recovery assistance. We got to take care of people.
Exactly.
This is a story. I was teaching, so I was a teacher's aide. One of the teachers was a behavioral middle school. The lead teacher gets concussion, right? Kids are rowdy. They were gang kids, the whole deal. Sends the board. I become the interim teacher. This is my first shot. Everybody's like, Jeff can't do it. He's crazy, all that, right? So one of the girls I had a crush on, the head teacher girl, she kind of gave me the thing. I went in Monday. We read. I did structure totally. Monday we read a topic, right? Had everybody reading that. Tuesday, any vocabulary words we didn't know, I had them right on the board, right?
Okay.
I took the girl that is middle school kids she was distracting. I had her up on the board. I built a community of all kids around who all came from different places, all had different level learning abilities. It was probably the most challenging, but the thing that gave me the most confidence.
Right.
Had her write on the board. I had everybody writing. Vocabulary words that they knew. And then on Wednesday, anybody who got the writing down, because I hate writing, I've gotten better at it, but all the boys hated writing. Girls had no problem writing. And it's basically how they're, women, they're more cultivators and more of that. Guys are more conquerors. They just want to get on to the next level. It's just kind of how God made us. But so she wound up writing out all the vocabulary words. Anybody who didn't write them on Wednesday, I only took the people who got all the vocabulary words written on a fun project. Like we're doing time zones, so we did clocks. On Friday, I learned what the kids want. One kid wanted juicy fruit gum in the conversation. I typed it to the board. I said, anybody who gets 100 on the test on Friday on everything we're learning on the vocabulary words will get the juicy fruit gum. Okay. Truth be told, there's a kid, probably the genius level, Elon Musk. It's very similar. Have you ever read Elon's book?
I have not.
Great book. Ashley Vance wrote it. It's the life and style. Actually, a lot of times, too, because of where I was at, and the reason why I'm such thing of everything. Elon Musk, I relate a lot to his childhood where he's at. Okay. I wanted to buy a rocket when I was young. Okay. My parents didn't buy me a rocket, built me a skateboard. I often joke that if they bought me a rocket when I was 12, I'd probably be up there with Elon Musk right now, right? But fast forward to Tony. Tony is a kid, genius kid, studies books on science, space, the whole deal in the corner. People used to pick on him. Kid wanted juicy fruit gum. He comes in, gets 100 on his test. So did the other girl. Boom, boom. We were restricting them to learning because we coddled them as a system. Exactly. I get pulled in by the system, and they basically say to me, "Hey, these on their IEPs, you know what IEPs are? They cannot be today." He says test anxiety. The kid's so smart, he knows to have test anxiety. Who wants to take a test? Nobody. So I'm going to freak out every time I have test anxiety, right? Exactly. So these are the things that we're limiting our kids by. I saw it firsthand out of the teacher. And then at the end, the most moment that made me feel like I could do anything. One of the first moments was all those kids being quiet, doing a test, and the girl told me it could be a teacher, see it all, and she just walked out like she couldn't give me any credit, So it was a cool moment. That was it. She also told me I couldn't become a lifeguard. I raised my hand to become a lifeguard. Actually, it's a funny story. I tell it on the Amazon Prime video when I spoke on Amazon Prime, but I raised my hand to be a lifeguard. She was, you be a lifeguard? Horrible swimmer, right? And so I said, without a word, I'll do whatever it takes to become a lifeguard in front of everybody, right?